Welcome back to my 2020 Halloween Spooktacular. I'm going to be talking about a Netflix movie today. It is a new Netflix movie. It's kind of a late review for me, my apologies. This is a new Adam Sandler Netflix movie, and that is Hubie Halloween. Hubie Dubois is the talk of the town. He is bullied and mistreated by everyone in Salem, Massachusetts. He's always making sure everybody is safe at Halloween. He's making sure they're not doing anything they're not supposed to, but when people start disappearing, and evidence is brought to Hubie's attention, he sets out to try and save Halloween, save the town of Salem, solve the mystery of these missing people, and redefine what the spirit of Halloween is all about. Hubie Halloween is going to be looked at as a typical Adam Sandler movie, because that's really what it is. You got Adam Sandler's gang of people here that he always makes movies with, converge into one movie to create a family-oriented comedy despite being rated PG-13. That's what Adam Sandler has always done, and that seems to be his shtick, and now that he's moved to Netflix, it seems to be even more of his shtick. Obviously, he stated, whether or not it was a joke or not, he stated after he made Uncut Gems, if he was not nominated for the Oscar for Uncut Gems, he was going to respond by making the worst movie ever made, and maybe that's why he put on the voice he did as Hubie in this movie. I've seen a lot of people complaining about that voice. It didn't really bother me all that much. As long as you could understand what he was saying, I was fine with it. Sure, it's a bit stupid, but I think that's the whole point of the character in this movie, and whether or not Adam Sandler made the worst movie ever made is completely up to the viewer. There's going to be a lot of people that just hate this movie because it's Adam Sandler and it's on Netflix, and Adam Sandler's Netflix movies really aren't that great. He's had such a career downturn, and then he made Uncut Gems where it seemed like he was going to have a career rebound. And then everybody was saying, oh man, Adam Sandler needs to be in more dramas like that because he's so good in those and he needs to get away from his comedy shtick. But the thing is, Adam Sandler has a formula. He's found that, he's stuck with it throughout his entire career. Whether or not you think this movie is funny is completely up to you as well. I'll say this, there were many times where I chuckled, there were many times where I laughed out loud. I don't think I've had this much fun watching an Adam Sandler movie in years, at least an Adam Sandler comedy. His other Netflix movies just did not do it for me. I thought that those are some of the worst Adam Sandler movies. This will probably fall into that category for a lot of people, but there is no denying that Adam Sandler and his company, the cast that he has assembled, the cast that he always assembles in all of his movies, had a lot of fun making this movie. There is no denying that. You can just tell by the way they're portraying their characters. Like Kevin James has like a mullet and a long beard. Kenan Thompson's in this movie. Steve Buscemi gets to play a werewolf. They're all having a grand old time. And honestly, when it comes to an Adam Sandler movie of this caliber that's trying to celebrate how much fun you can have with a holiday like Halloween, that's really all I need. And there's some gags with Adam Sandler's character Hubie where I just laughed out loud. His mother, the character, wears the funniest shirts I've ever seen in a movie. Obviously, this isn't going to be something great. This is your typical Adam Sandler fanfare, typical comedy. Whether or not you find it funny is completely up to you. That's kind of the whole thing with this movie. Whether or not you find this type of comedy funny, whether or not you find Adam Sandler funny, is going to be completely up to you and whether or not you like this movie or not. If you haven't liked his previous Netflix movies, I don't think you will like this movie. But still, this is by far his best Netflix movie that he has made. This is the one that I had the most fun with, and I haven't had that much fun with an Adam Sandler movie, at least an Adam Sandler comedy, in a few years. At least since probably Grown Ups. I mean, Grown Ups isn't even that great to begin with. And the thing with Adam Sandler movies like this that are geared towards families while still retaining that adult humor is that at the end of it all, there's some underlying message that is very heartfelt. And this movie has that at the end. Just because you're different, that's what makes you special. Despite having that message portrayed as a little hokey in the movie, I think that's a great message to send to people. Especially to families and kids who are watching this. Like I said, it's not a great movie, but for an Adam Sandler Netflix movie, it's by far his best one. I had a lot of fun with it. There were a few scenes where I was dying laughing. It was a nice movie to watch at this time of year. It's a movie that we needed right now. I'm going to say you will enjoy Hubie Halloween, even with half a bucket of Halloween candy. So that is my review for Hubie Halloween. It is out on Netflix now. If you want to check it out, go right ahead. Make your own judgment about an Adam Sandler comedy, but I personally had fun with it. I didn't think it was horrible, at least compared to his other Netflix movies. Definitely not his best movie, but what did you guys think of Hubie Halloween? If you have seen it, drop me some feedback in the comment section below. I will leave my link to my website in the description below as well. Stay tuned for more Halloween and horror movie related reviews coming this month. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex Madden, and I'll see you at the movies. Sup, Mark.